Okay, welcome back everybody. We're going to be doing more of an update video. We're going to be showing an updated version of my Tiny Tim vinyl collection. This does not include any of my Tiny Tim CDs, autographs, memorabilia, any of that stuff. We're just talking vinyl right now. So, we'll go ahead and get started here. This is the first album, God Bless Tiny Tim. Very good album. It's on the Reprise label. This is probably his best album. This one is the one that has Tiptoe Through the Tulips, Living in the Sunlight, Living in the Moonlight, The Other Side, I Got You Babe. And the whole album is good from start to finish, but that's the big one that most people know. And I'll show another copy of that I have here. I believe that was my plain copy. Like I said, I got that in high school. This is my sealed copy. It's got a, I guess it's got a slight opening on the side, but for all intents and purposes, it is still sealed. It has not been opened. Okay, next up, I have Tiny Tim's second album. Really good record. A really rocking record. It has Great Balls of Fire, Community. Some great tracks. Get that in here. Side spread. There we go. I'll just leave that out of sleeve because I'm going to put that in a new sleeve anyway. Okay, next is Tiny Tim's third album, For All My Little Friends. This is his children's album. Okay, and about the same time that I believe, this is right after the first album came out. And I don't think the second one had come out yet, but this was put out without his permission. And this is still sealed as well. This is With Love and Kisses from Tiny Tim, Concert in Fairyland. This is live material from many years before his first album came out. And it's an interesting album. I believe you can listen to it on YouTube, so check that out if you want to. Tiny Tim has many times credited that album as the album that ruined his career. Okay, moving on chronologically. This is the next vinyl that I have of his. This is Chameleon. This is signed by Tiny Tim. Back over there. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. This has a lot of stuff that he's pretty keen on doing throughout his career, like A Long Way to Tipperary. He did that a couple times. Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? But a big part of this is he does My Way, Staying Alive, Mickey Mouse Club March, and one of my favorite songs that he did on this one, and it's called Country Queen. And he redid that one later, and it wasn't as good, but this is the Country Queen version that's on this. It's really good, kickin' country song. Okay, continuing moving on here. We have Tiny Tim's America. This was a new album that came out a few years back. It's very good. It was an unreleased album, and they were able to go back and add instrumentation and finish it. This is the booklet it comes with. Very, 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 very cool album. Sorry, we'll set that there for right now. I can pull it out here. I should be more organized than this. But, here we go. This was the, yes, this was the download card it came with, which is pretty cool. Move a little focus there. It's not wanting to focus. I can get that to stay there. That's the best we're gonna get. Very cool. This is actually like a plastic, like a credit card would be, not your normal cheap cardboard. And I'll show you the vinyl. This was a, I don't remember how many different versions they did, but I had pre-ordered this when it came out. This was supposed to be, I believe, the red, white, and blue edition, but that's what it looks like. I don't remember how many this was limited to. But a very good album. I highly suggest checking that out. And also check out the book, Eternal Troubadour, The Improbable Life of Tiny Tim by Justin Martell. That's a very, very good book. I bought a copy myself. I've bought copies for friends. I've bought at least 4 or 5 copies. Very intimate book. They had access to Tiny Tim's diaries. So it's a lot of good stuff and a lot of good information. Okay. The last LP here is one I showed in the last video, so I'm not going to show it off too much here. This is the Record Store Day 2019 release of Tiny Tim live at Royal Albert Hall. That's a limited to 3,000, and it's on red vinyl. Okay, we'll move on to 45s. I don't have too many 45s, but here we have is Tiny Tim's Leave Me Satisfied from his country album that didn't get released. Right, it's not focusing right, but there we go. And that was on NLT Records. Yeah. Here is Tiptoe to the Gas Pumps on Clouds, I believe. I think it's Clouds. Yep. And B-side of that is a pretty good song called The Hickey on Your Neck, so check that out. Next is a split EP with Tiny Tim and Gigi Allen. It's on Punk. One side, Tiny Tim doing Hollywood Cowboys, Medley for England, and I Believe in Tomorrow. The other side is Gigi Allen doing Borrowed Time, Pick Me Up on Your Way Down, and then Tiny Tim talking about Gigi Allen. This did come with a poster. I have the poster packed away because I had it hanging up back when I was in college, so it's just packed away somewhere. And then a pretty recent release here. This is another split single. This is Tiny Tim, War Between the Sexes. And this is from TPOS. Side A is Tiny Tim, acapella, Mildly Drunk on Beer, Anti-Women's Lib Song, and I Made a Wee Wee in My Panties. And side B is Isidore Fertil, I think it's how you pronounce it, doing Susan B. and I Am Woman. And I'll show you the line here. And yeah, this was issued on 6/24 of 2017. Let's see, it opens up there. But yeah, very cool split single. And these were numbered. I can't remember how many there was, but I do have number 1. Okay, and that is all of the Tiny Tim vinyl I have. If you want to see another video on more Tiny Tim autographs, memorabilia, dolls, CDs, movies, things like that, let me know in the comments and I'll make another video on that. But until next time, peace.